want to get to the guys that got let go. Some people got let go by WWE, and we're going to talk about William Regal in depth in our Friends and Foes segment. And hey, as I've often said, I don't want to see anybody get fired, but WWE always looks like the bad guy when this happens because they run their company like a business. They are publicly traded, so they have to look at the bottom line, but they always come off as villainous to the internet wrestling community.
Yeah, and that's a horrible thing because it's a business to them. And if I don't know the numbers, but if NXT is not making money, they can't keep paying people. So I don't know the answer to that, but I look at the ratings, just like I'm watching every show I can possible now so that I can talk to you intelligently about these things. But the ratings are everything. So who knows?
Well, first off, nobody told me we had to talk intelligently before we took this project on. And second off, it's just so different from the way AEW does things. And I don't know what AEW's bottom line is, but, nobody gets fired. More people get hired all the time.
Yeah, let me point something out to you, too. The reason I love Steve Regal, and he and I are very close, I was shocked that he was gone, but he left, like he said things, he made comments that were, that point out what a great guy he is.
Very classy on his way out the door, Nate. That's correct.
And just like when I left the company, we just went personal directions. And I mean, we didn't have the same vision for me, but because then Nick Khan makes it personal. So just because I didn't want to work there and I wanted to do stuff like this so that I can reflect on my career, Nick, he buries me. So what do you do? And getting back to this, how, and I need someone to explain this to me, how in God's green earth do you take the Flairs, take that brand and not make it a fixture of that company?
Well, I'm not sure they haven't regarding your daughter. I mean, she's still at the very top.
I'm saying, she's for sure. I'm not talking about that. I said, how do you just not take that brand? It doesn't come along. Like Bobby Jr. and Randy. I mean, to me, those are the things that make wrestling what it is. Randy's a third generation wrestler and better than both his dad and his grandfather. Charlotte is a second generation wrestler and better than me. Do you mean? But we all had our time. And to me, if I was a company, I would embrace that and go, God, this only happens so very few. Only happens so rarely.
Very rarely. No question about that.